Hey guys, and welcome back. Like I said, I'm going to cook some Italian risotto with prawns, some peas, and some mushrooms today. Look, I couldn't find an asparagus. I went shopping to a few stores in the local area, and unfortunately, it's so busy due to New Year's and Christmas and stuff. There's a lot of holiday makers. A lot of them have gone back to New South Wales due to this COVID stuff. Anyway, what I've done, guys, is I've done a lot of preparation for this, especially for my nephew overseas in Turkey. He's an executive chef, celebrity chef, and has his own businesses. So I'm doing this for him. So what I've done, guys, is I've got my chicken stock ready, which I'll be using. I've got my stove heating up with some olive oil. I'm going to use some arborio Italian risotto from Riviana. This is apparently the best one you can actually get on the market. So what I'm going to do is I've heated up the pan, and I'm going to add about 1.5 cups to the pan. This is 1 cup. Oh yeah. So what they go is, guys, I haven't washed the risotto because you want that starchiness in it, so it gives that extra creamy flavour. So what I'm going to do today, guys, is once I fry my arborio a little bit in the pan, I'm going to start adding my stock. All right. Usually what I do, guys, is I sort out some onions and some chicken bones, chicken carcass or whatever, and I'll make my own stock. But today, because I'm in a little bit of rush, I promised the kids for a surprise tomorrow before the end of the year. I can't mention what it is because they'll probably watch it and find out. So what I'm doing, guys, is I've chopped up some prawns, which I've marinated in a bit of garlic and seasoned with a few other different stuff. So I'm going to fry that a little bit on the pan, as you can see. We'll let that cook. I've also cleaned up some Australian local prawns as well, which I've seasoned and marinated in olive oil and some other stuff and garlic as well. So I'm going to whack that on top. I've chopped up some white onions and some mushrooms. So we'll add that later on once our risotto is close to cooking. I'm going to add some peas in there later on for extra colour and extra flavour as well. Also, I'm using some Western Star butter. Alright, you can purchase from your Woolworths stores like usual. I've got some here that I've had prepared before. I'll just let it melt down a little bit so it just speeds up the process a little bit. Also, guys, on top I'm going to use some perfect Italian shaped parmesan cheese, which I've purchased from Woolworths as well. Actually amazing stuff. Right, like I said, the stock I usually use is homemade, but because I haven't got time, if you're running late and you're delayed, you can always use the Woolworths chicken stock out of MSG. I know Uncle Roger doesn't like this stuff, but anyway, you can use that. Later on, we're going to add some Riverside Landing Sauvignon Blanc, some wine for extra flavour. I'm using our Casa Borelli extra virgin olive oil for flavour. Just going to give these prawns a bit of a stir, guys. They're nearly ready. You don't want to overcook them too much, you know what I mean? Because you want that nice beautiful flavour in there, not that chewiness. You don't want like rubber. So anyway, look, what I've done is I've roasted our arborio a little bit in the pan. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to add my chicken stock gradually as I prepared. Alright, at room temperature. So add a little bit of that. Yeah, I've got about 1 litre of this stuff. You don't have to use the whole litre. I've just got it prepared, just in case. So a little bit of that in there. Give that a bit of a stir, let that cook through. Alright, our prawns are ready. Also guys, I'm going to use our sacks of salt, which I always use. I'm going to put some black peppercorns. I'm going to grind some of them in there fresh as well. And on top, we'll garnish it off with a bit of rocket. I was actually going to use some asparagus, guys, but unfortunately there's so many people in town on a holiday for this Christmas and New Year's break. I couldn't find anything. You know, yesterday I went to a couple of our local stores and they said, look, the asparagus is actually imported, the fresh asparagus. And they said it'll be in early tomorrow morning, so I got up really early. And I think I went about 9 o'clock, like about an hour later after the store opened. And would you believe there was none left? Like, I went to one of the biggest stores in the shopping centres around here, and it was absolutely packed to the max. You could not find any room. Like, it was so busy. It's not a joke, guys. It was so busy, I could not find parking, and I had to go to another store in the end. It's looking good so far, guys. Alright, this takes approximately about 20, 25, 30 minutes, depends, you know, how you cook it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bit more stock, guys, because my stock's running low. What I might do is I might open up this very expensive bottle of wine. Now you can buy this from BWS for $4 a bottle. It's very, very expensive. So be careful where you spend your money. This Sauvignon Blanc, just kidding, it's not that expensive, it's only $4. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bit of the wine. Just judge it for your flavour, because you want to infuse that flavour into the stock. So also guys, I'm going to add a little bit of milk to add that bit of creaminess, because you can add cream if you like, but I'm going to go with the milk, okay? So we'll give that a bit of a stir. What you want to do is you want to cook out that wine smell out of the Boreo. You don't want it to overpower that smell of the stock. So it's looking pretty good so far. We're getting there. Here's our prawns. They're going to chuck inside. Oh, by the way, guys, usually I use fresh parsley, but today I'm going to use some parsley flakes in a jar, because, like I said, it's so busy. There's like nothing left. All the visitors around the local area in Noosa have like bought everything out. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's like the end of the world or something, like, you know, like what's happening in Sydney at the moment. Thank God we haven't got any cases up here. We've got some visitors again visiting. You can actually not find any parking anywhere. Everyone's got their boats in the water, and you know, people are going to have mad time. Every single venue's booked out, and yeah, so maybe see what happens. Maybe I might go out New Year's Eve too. See what happens, you know. Apparently it's going to rain, so I don't know. Alright, in the meantime, guys, what I'm going to do is I can smell that wine cooking through. Right, I'm going to add a little bit more stock into that. A bit more chicken stock. You just gradually add it as you go. Alright, well, later on we're going to add our butter and other things as well in our parmesan. I reckon it's going to turn out amazing, guys. It smells really good. Right, so as that's cooking, I might add a little bit of salt. I'll crack some pepper, extra flavour. As you can see, guys, that's absorbing all that beautiful stock. So yeah, I hope everyone's alright, guys, and I hope you have a happy new year and everything works out better for you in the new year. 2020 has been terrible. A lot's happened to a lot of people. A lot of people have suffered. A lot of people lost their jobs and things like that. I really don't want to talk about it that much because I know it's upsetting. A lot of people have lost family and stuff. But it's nearly the end of the year, guys. It's Tuesday today. Like I said, tomorrow I've got a big surprise for the kids and the family, so I'm going to take them out for a special day. So I'll probably record that and I don't know, probably throw it on Facebook or whatever. And hopefully the weather holds. It's supposed to storm. And then after that, I'm going to work. So after work, I'll be home right in time before New Year. So hopefully I can be home and celebrate it with everyone and enjoy my first New Year's at home. Because every time I've tried to have a New Year's, I've always worked. It's never worked out for me. It's always been about work and this and that, which is okay. You know, work's important. Like, we've got to work, we've got to make money. But you know, sometimes, you know what, family is more important. And we've got to look after the family, guys. You know, it's very, very important to look after the family. Yeah, so I hope everyone's alright. So that's starting to look good, guys. It's starting to boil through. I'll take it off and I'll show you what it looks like. Right, we're getting there. Hopefully in about 10 minutes we'll have that finished. If I can't do the taste test, guys, like I usually do, forgive me, because I probably ran out of camera space. I had to clear a lot of stuff out of the camera this morning to be able to make some more room for it. I still haven't been able to work out how to download stuff off my GoPro and my phone. It just, I don't know, this computer I've got, it's really good, but I think, I don't know, maybe I'm getting too old. Like I'm nearly 50, like I said, I shouldn't be talking about my age, but yeah, I'm falling behind on stuff. But you know what, I'll get there, eventually I'll get there. But it doesn't really matter because you know what, at least I'm not doing anything fake on YouTube. Everything I'm doing is natural. You know what I mean? I'm being myself. I'm cooking how I can cook. I'm not using technology to boost my ratings up or my skills. I'm just being me. I'm being natural. I'm doing what I can to provide for everyone. And I hope you guys will understand. So I'm going to skip that a bit of a mix, guys. That's getting there. It's starting to look really good, actually. I'm going to add a bit more stock, guys, to that. Soon, we're going to add our peas. I'm going to add peas. I'm actually using frozen peas, guys, because like overseas, we can't get fresh peas here in Australia, so I've got to use frozen peas. So I've defrosted them. When I was living in Turkey, we were using a lot of fresh peas, and I sit down and help my mum and my sister clean them up. And you know, I used to cook this green pea dish. I'll cook it for you guys one day, right? You'll see what I mean. It's got mince in it, it's got a little of different flavours. Absolutely amazing, guys. Yeah, I hope everyone's been well, like I said. Today I was going to go out and do a little bit of detecting on my other show, my other channel, sorry, Metal Detecting Adventures with Timbo. But I just had a lot of things to do. I had to prepare for New Year's before I went to work and get things sorted and stuff. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm getting ready to buy a new machine. Alright, it's called a Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. This thing is absolutely amazing. You can go, like I think I mentioned in my videos, you can go 3 meters underwater with it. It's absolutely waterproof, so you're not going to get water in the device. Picks up gold, picks up everything, wet sand, dry sand, land, whatever you need to do. Alright? And it's going to cost me about $650. So I might keep my other machines for now. I might just give them to the kids to muck around, whatever. I've had a couple of new members on the detecting side as well. from here and there, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, guys. It makes me really happy that I can share something with you guys there to watch. Alright, so that's looking really good, guys. Getting there. Because we don't want this to be too crunchy or too soft. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, because I've got a few watchers from Turkey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit of Turkish and describe to them as well in the video while I've got some time. So, I'm going to start now, okay? Okay arkadaşlar, seyrettiğiniz için teşekkürler. Bu videoyu, risottoyu yerim Aykut, Türkiye'den Aykut'un Executive Chef. Kendisi çok meşhur ve tecrübeli bir kişidir. Sadece yeni olduğu için söylemiyorum bunu. Fakat kendisi risottoyu talep etti benden. Gördüğünüz gibi Avustralya'da kullandığımız Arborio risotto, İtalyan risotto. Aldığımız marketten bunu kullanacağım. Yıkamadım çünkü yıkarsak ne olacak? İçindeki Türkçesini bilmiyorum. Starch gidecek, yani kalın olmayacak, kremalı olmayacak. Normalde tavuk kemiği alıp tavuk suyu kendim kaynatıyorum ve kullanıyorum. Fakat olmadığı için hazır aldım. Zamanım olmadığı için bunu kullanacağım. Ayrıca yanında Avustralya'da yapılan bir Riverside Blending Semillon Blanc şarabını kullanıyorum. Ayrıca biraz zeytinyağı, tuz, biber ve karides hazırladım daha önce. Bunu işte ızgara yaptım gördüğünüz gibi. Burada da soğan ve mantarımız var. Bunu da biraz kavurdum fakat şey yapmadım, yani caramelize yapmadım. Beyaz bıraktım, yumuşak bıraktım ki güzel lezzeti ve rengi olsun. Ayrıca içine bezelye katacağız. Gördüğünüz gibi hazırladım. Normalde taze maydanoz kullanıyorum fakat işte tatil zamanı olduğu için çok turist var burada şu anda yeni yıl ve bu Christmas dedikleri şey için. O yüzden biraz hazırlamış maydanoz kullanacağım. Ayrıca üstüne sonradan İtalyan parmesan peyniri kullanacağım. Türkçesini bilmiyorum, kusura bakmayın. Bilmediğim için ismini bilmiyorum. Fakat Avustralya'da bu bulunuyor çok kullandığımız için. Ayrıca tereyağı kullanıyoruz. Western Star. Okay. Gördüğünüz gibi biraz roka var. Rokayı da hazırladım. Onun üstüne biraz renk olarak katacağız. Daha sonra risottomuz içine süt katacağız. Normalde krema da kullanabiliyorsunuz. Fakat süt kullanacağım. Onun lezzetini ve kremalarını bırakmak için. Tereyağımız işte burada gördüğünüz gibi, onu birazdan ekleyeceğiz. Okey. Şimdi ben biraz karıştırayım. Hemen hazır arkadaşlar. Thank you guys. Sorry, I had to speak in a bit of Turkish. I've been back in the country for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I think I'm lacking a bit of the language. You know how it is when you don't talk, you forget things. So I'm just going to add the rest of this stock, guys. I think that's going to be enough for now. If not, I've got some backup. So what I'll do is I'll cook that through. That's nearly ready. So that's now been cooking for, when I look at the clock on the phone, the recording is about 20 minutes nearly, so it shouldn't be too long. If I run out, guys, please forgive me. Like I said, I'm trying to organise my recording time and everything perfect. If I run out, please forgive. Maybe after that I'll do a taste test video on top. So that's looking really, really good. Oh my god, wow. That is really, really good, guys. I haven't made risotto in last time I made it is when I used to be an executive chef in a few resorts. This was probably about 10, 12 years ago, maybe longer. or when I'm at restaurants, you know what I mean? It looks really, really good. I can smell that chicken stock, I can smell the wine, I can smell the pepper, I can smell the olive oil, and eventually when I add all this other stuff, I reckon it's going to turn out absolutely amazing, guys. It looks really, really good. And we're nearly there. And look, guys, a lot of people go, you know, they get worried. Oh, you know, it's risotto, it's so hard to make, it's so complicated, you know, blah, blah, blah. All right, I understand. It's an Italian dish. But here in Australia, it's a multicultural country, so we all make it different. We're not going to make exactly like how they make it in Italy. Or in Turkey, we're not going to make exactly how they make Turkish food because the ingredients are different, the flavors are different. So what we do is we substitute other flavors. Like for example, I'm using Western Star butter or this olive oil. You're not using the same brand, so your flavor is going to be slightly different. Okay? So dediğim gibi arkadaşlar, Türkiye'de yaptığınız zaman risottoyu çok değişik bir farklı olabilir. Çünkü neden? Aynı tereyağı kullanmıyoruz. Aynı zeytinyağı kullanmıyoruz. Tuzun tadı farklı, birbirinin tadı farklı. Türkiye'de bildiğiniz gibi her şey daha taze ve her yerde bulabiliyorsunuz. Burada biraz daha farklı. Herkes kullanmıyor. Yani ne bileyim mantarına kadar, bezelyesine kadar her şey değişik. Burada donuk bezelye kullanıyoruz. Türkiye'de taze. Her şey farklı. Fakat neyse, önemli olan güzel lezzet ve tat bırakmak ve güzel bir yemek yapmak. Neyse, devam edelim arkadaşlar. Okay, we're going to continue, guys. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you all with the multi-language thing, but I've had a request and they've told me to try and describe this in Turkish as well. So that's looking pretty good. It's nearly there. I'm going to have a bit of a taste test to see what the level of the broil is. It's nearly there, guys. Alright. While that's cooking, I'm going to add our milk. So now we don't need any more stock. We've added our milk for creaminess. Usually you could use cream, but we're not going to use cream. We're going to use milk. Alright, so I'm going to let that cook through. Wow. Wow. Alright guys, now I'm going to add my butter. Alright, because we want that extra flavour in there. So about 100 grams of butter, and we can always add more. Alright. So we'll give that a bit of a stir with our butter, and that through that laborio. And now you don't want your risotto too dry. It's got to have that creaminess. That's what it's all about. So we'll let that cook and settle. Once that's settling, guys, next I'm going to add my green peas because we want that to cook through with it. So I might actually add that now. And I'll give that a bit of a stir. It's nearly ready, trust me. I've cooked risotto so many times, it's not a joke. Wow. Look at that, guys. How's that look so far, eh? I think I'm doing well. Okay. I'm at nearly 25 minutes on my video. I'm not sure how long I've got. I've done a lot of stuff on my phone. So hopefully it won't run out. So what I'm going to do next, guys, that's nearly ready. So I'm going to add the mushrooms and onions I've sauteed. All right, I'm going to run that through because we're nearly there. All right. Let's mix that through. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh. That smells absolutely amazing. Oh my god. And you know what? That's like 200% perfection, really. Oh my god. Oh. Alright guys, next what I'm gonna do, because it's nearly ready, I'm gonna add my prawns. Okay? There's the prawns. I sauteed off before. Just little particles of it, just to give it an extra bit of extra flavour and taste in there. I want to put the juices in there. Okay? You want that garlicky flavour. Give that a bit of a mix. Oh my god, that smells so good. I can smell the wine, the butter, the milk, the rice, the starchiness. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing, guys. You know what? I'm sure my nephew Arda is going to be proud of me and all the Italian folks out there that I know here and there on Facebook and a lot of my friends. I reckon I did a great job, guys, and hopefully I'll cook this for you one day too. It's pretty much nearly ready, guys. I think I'm ready to turn this off shortly. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bit of a taste, just to make sure that crunchiness is gone out of the burrito, because you want that perfect. Oh my god, the best. I'm telling you, this is awesome. 2 more minutes and that's done. Oh my god, that's absolutely amazing. I might even be able to plate this up and have a bit of a taste of this, guys. Alright. That's going to absorb all the wine, the milk and the prawns and everything on top. I reckon I should be able to plate it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bit more butter in there. Extra flavour. Sorry, I might have a bit more butter. Oh my god. Also I've got a bit more, couple more minutes. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to whack a bit of the parsley on top for a bit of colour. And I think I might start plating up. Give a bit of a taste test. Wow. Alright, next guys, I'm going to whack the prawns that I prepared on top. Get the juices. Look at that, guys. That's ready. That's absolutely amazing. Alright, now, what I'll do is I'll show you on there. Look at that. You can't tell me that's perfect. I'm going to turn that off. That's ready. I'm going to bowl up. I'm going to have a bit of a taste test. Alright, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of rocket for garnish. And I'll show you the end result, guys, in a sec. Right, I'm going to top that up with our parmesan. And the greenery. Right, I'm going to drizzle that with a bit of olive oil and finish it off. I'm going to have a bit of a taste test, guys. Whoa, whoa, absolutely amazing, guys. Right, end result. Italian risotto with white wine, peas, parmesan cheese, rocket, and prawns, garlic prawns. Wow, you can't tell me that doesn't look good, guys. Alright, I'll show you the end result in the pan. There it is. Turned out absolutely amazing. Woo! I mastered risotto. Alright guys, we're going to have a bit of a taste test. Let's see how we go. If it's not good, I'll tell you. Wow. Absolutely amazing, guys. I did a #1 job. Homemade prawn, mushroom and pea risotto. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for following. Please subscribe, follow, share and hit that bell button for more notifications. Happy New Year. I love you all. Aikut, this was for you, my nephew. Sinan, your one's coming up soon. Okay guys, love you all. Take care. All the best.